Hey, it's Danielle Smith. I have a question for you, as I often do. It's a political question. How about that? Have you already decided who you are going to vote for in less than 60 days in our presidential election? I'm wondering because I was reading an article in the New York Times that says 90% of voters have already decided who they're going to vote for. So the Democratic and Republican conventions are there mainly as a cheerleading event for the base of both of those parties as compared to sway voters who are undecided. And I'm fascinated by this because as someone who has been Canadian her entire life and who has just recently passed her U.S. citizenship test, I am waiting just to be sworn in as a U.S. citizen, and I'm told that's going to happen in September, which would mean I get to vote for the very first time. I recognize that lots of people have already made up their minds, and I'm wondering, how do you make up your mind? Do you vote along party lines? Have you always been Republican? Have you always been a Democrat? Are you open to hearing what the other party has to say? I'm fascinated and I'm constantly fact-checking because I want to know what everyone has to say. And I certainly know that from what I understand, there were more commercials run before the conventions this year more ads, political ads run before the conventions this year than even in all of 2008. So there is a lot out there and there is a lot to pay attention to. But as a woman, as an individual, as a mom, I think it's my job to know what's going on. I think it's my job to make an educated decision so that when I do vote, I'm voting for what I think is best for my family, what I think is best for the direction of this country based on my opinions. How do you decide who you're going to vote for, and have you ever been willing to listen to what the other side has to say? Do you vote just based on where you've always stood, and do you absolutely consider yourself part of one party or the other? I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment below because I'd love to know what you have to say about this particular topic. And as always, thanks for watching.